All right, guys, here we go. Let me go and turn off my fan. Nice and quiet. Here we go. Need to switch my mic. There. Got it. It's out of the way. Let's go ahead and dive into today's watch list. So, currently at the moment, I am watching 5 stocks. You know, we might have some more pop up on our scanners, which we just did. Popping up third gapper now, SGFY. SGFY. I hate it. I don't like it. It looks like shit. Why do I think that? Because look at this price action. Just nice up and then sideways and push up higher. That's just not, we're getting a lot of volume, but we're not seeing movement. So there might be hidden selling there. We're going to see if we can actually, catch something on this today, but I'm not going to be watching this stock on necessarily. So first up, we're watching SMMT. Again, I made a trade there. I was trying to take 500 shares at 172 for the pop, but I clicked it and then immediately canceled it just because it didn't feel like a strong trend. But I got filled with 150 and was able to catch 3 cents out of it. Nothing crazy, but so we're gonna see if we can actually continue to get some capital today, get some extra cash. So SMMT. We also have SMMT over 190. I could definitely see this all the way up to the 200 SMA at 230. At 234 at the 200 SMA on the daily chart. Thank you guys for stopping. We have 300 people in here. Guys, everyone smash that like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes. I know we can. Just takes everyone to do it 3 times. And if you guys are looking to learn how to trade, go to the link in my bio, go to Alpha Day Trading, or you can just stay in here and ask questions. I'll answer any questions that you guys have. Give me 1 second. Pulling up my TikTok stream so I can see the chat. Give me 1 sec. As we have 5 stocks on our watch list, we're not really super stoked about any of them at the moment. We made SSMT is pulling back. I don't really see news. We also have SVRE. SVRE yesterday had a massive move up, but gave everything back. This morning we're seeing a nice squeeze up into pre-market, but we are kind of getting rejected, so I do want to play it patient. We did have a really low wick with some volume there. Possibly we're stopping out some shorts. Let's see if maybe they're just building liquidity before the next push higher. Over 493, where could we go? Again, we're in price discovery mode. Let's actually take some Fibonacci extensions, and I'm going to bring this over. We take from the low. I'm going to go and do from low to the high. We see that we have good targets. We have a target at 550 as well as 586. So 550 and 7, that's when we're going to be looking to take some profits. If this does continue to pull up, which on the 15-minute doesn't look like it's going to happen just because of the higher volume on a doji candle that broke above the high and is now pulling back. So good morning, team. Finally closed my business and we'll be trading full time. Good stuff, Wicked Trader. Way to go. Finally closed his business trading full time. Good for him. That's awesome. Launch the nuke. All right. Give me the command. Give me the command. Actually, I don't have a nuke. It'd be cool. It'd be a piece. I'd have it on my wall if I had a nuke. Again, after SVRE, again, we have XRTX. Not a huge fan of this just because we had the massive pump in after hours and then are dumping off now in pre-market. We have NHWK. This looks a little bit better. Kind of holding a lot of our gains. I definitely think we could see this over 320. Where could we go? Over 320. Over 320, we could have room up to 384. So there's around a 60-cent gap that we might be able to catch on NHWK. And that'd be a very, very good entry and trade plan if we can actually get a good, proper entry here. We have KRBP. Very choppy at the moment. Not a huge fan. Let's go ahead and connect this trend line because, you know, we might get a break at a market open. Got a break at market open. That would be awesome. We got that break and then see a nice squeeze, possibly up to $60, 65 cents, maybe all the way back up to 90 cents. That would be awesome for KBRP. KRBP, excuse me. Zoom earnings today. Let's go and look at Zoom. Guys, how do y'all like AMC? AMC's dumping on off. I thought it was supposed to go to the moon. What happened? What happened, Reddit traders? Is Zoom is just ZOOM? Yeah, Zoom Technologies. I see the daily, but I don't think this is right. What is I don't know what the Zoom ticker is. Ready to catch RMED. Let's look at RMED. Very choppy on the 1 minute. Not going to trade it there. Daily, pretty choppy. We'll have to see what happens. Again, we could have room to fill the gap at 35 cents for RMED, but we're going to have to see a lot of volume pressure push us over this candle, had this selling order block. So over 20, I think we could possibly squeeze. Over 22, and we hold 22, I definitely think we have room all the way back up to 40 or 35. ZM, thank you, thank you. Zoom video earnings, they are down in pre-market and after hours in pre-market, which is okay, which is fine. That's not a huge deal. On the daily, we can see that we are making a higher low, and we actually are. We'll see if we can bounce off this level to possibly get a nice higher low and a squeeze back up to over 120. But again, I don't have anything that's screaming bullish or screaming bearish for Zoom. So right now it's just neutral. GBNH. Oh, ooh, not liking it whatsoever. Don't like this choppy price action. Now we're kind of slowly coming up. You know, I'm gonna add it just because it is moving like this. Each one of these is literally $1, moving $1 at a time. It could. So I'm gonna keep it just because of that volatility. But I'm not really going to look to trade it. And we did have a lot of volume on the 5 minute there. So a lot of volume on the 5 minute. We'll see if this continues. A lot of volume, but absolutely no price movement. So this could be a false move higher. We're getting a lot of volume too, and there's the rejection. So we'll see what happens and if we can actually get an edge on this stock. Is it raining out? It is raining. It is raining out, guys. All right, let's go ahead and go over our rules and stuff. Remember, everything is random to market, so you have to be consistent with your strategy. I am consistent. You are consistent. If you're not consistent with your strategy, you will not make it in the market. Never risk more than 3%. It's okay not to trade. Cash is a position. Always use a hard stop, or always know where your stop loss is, whether that's a hard stop or mental stop, but follow it. I will have 3 reasons to jump into any given trade. I will have consistent position sizing. You will have losing streaks. Trading is a business. Take every trade seriously and in line with your strategy because it's going in your logbook, and only trade strong trends. Thank you for the roses. Tesla bro, awesome. Of course I can do Tesla. Hey, next time if you want to come in, you don't have to send me any roses. Just ask for Tesla and I'll give you some Tesla analysis. But thank you so much for the roses. Tesla. Dumping on off just because like the overall market. Not a huge fan on the daily. I mean, there's really nothing that's giving me a bearish or bullish indication on the daily. So let's go ahead and jump down to the hourly and see what we can do here. We could possibly, I mean, it just looks bearish, more bearish. This trend to the downside is just strong, and we're having a nice relief rally possibly here, just like we did yesterday. So at the moment, I really don't see, I don't have a defined direction on where it's going to go. So maybe we'll see what happens later in the day, see if it can actually break above the pre-market high, that it could possibly squeeze up to 885. But we'll see if Tesla can actually hold that. Again, guys, I don't know what people are thinking. AMC to the moon. What happened here? What happened? What happened to AMC? Confirms considering Chapter 11 filing. I don't know what that means. It's NLC profit-taking binge buying opportunity as traders. Meme stock for Cinema Chain. I mean, AMC is at $11. It closed yesterday at 18, down 7 points. LMAO, bro, SPY puts 411. What do you mean different direction? It's already been established. I'm talking about where my entry is. I don't have an edge. It could go down. The market's going down, but you have no idea if it's going to continue to go down. C and K, let's look. 15, 16. Not a huge fan. I mean, we did close below the 250 moving average as well as below the swing low. So I definitely think we have more room lower for C and K. It's pretty. There's a lot of orders here. So I mean, I think we could possibly see it down to 1550. Under 1550, we're gonna see it down to 1430. Bankrupt, possibly. Really, might be a good short. Might be a very good short. So you can see what happens there. Good morning, peeps. Good morning. Good morning. We're not really doing much. We're really just kind of sitting on our hands, waiting for the best opportunity, waiting for our watch list to start to pick up. Once it starts to pick up, that's when we're going to be looking for some entries. Again, I like trading the squeezes. I like trading trends. I don't like trading consolidation. I like trading the order where there's a ton of orders in one direction. Buyers like to. Sometimes they squeeze. Hey, because they're short squeeze. People are short in it, and it could short squeeze. Let's go ahead and look at FinViz. One of my favorite things about alpha day trading is that it's right on the site. I can just do C and K into alpha day trading, and it directs me straight to Twitter. So there is a 20% short float on C and K. 20% short float. So if that, you got to monitor that. Make sure that doesn't get super. If it gets super high, I'd be looking to go long, just because people are going to notice it and try to catch the short squeeze. What about float checker? Let's go to the float checker and check C and K. C and K. See, I see around 20 to 28% short float, which I mean, ideally you're going to want to have, for a short squeeze, you're going to want to have a stock that has a short float of 30 or more. Gotta run. I mean, it's not. There's nothing saying that it has to run, but I'm just saying that short float is starting to stack up. SVRE about to make a new high. I mean, shit, this thing just wants to continue to run. Guys, what do you think? I'm thinking about later today streaming a poker game. Would you guys be down? I think y'all would. I think y'all would be down if I was playing some poker. Anybody on YouTube too? I mean, you can play some poker. I'll play poker with y'all. We can all jump into a game. That'd be fun later today. We'll see. We will see. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna use the restroom. Which time frame is a good combination? How many time we have to look if we are day trading? So it's really up to you. So what I would say is, so I'm gonna go over the time frames I use. I use daily, 15-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute, and sometimes the 3-minute, but I usually stick with those. Now, it's really the time frame is not a unit that you should be finding like, oh, what's the best time frame? What you should be looking for is how long do you want to be in trades? If you want to be in trades longer, pick a higher time frame. The higher time frames aren't as choppy. They're not as they don't like whip around as much. So you really got to find out what is best for your strategy. Now, with time frames and how you're supposed to look for day trading, I would say when you can do multiple time frame analysis, you can stack multiple trends. You can stack the trend on the hourly as well with the trend. An hourly chart's bullish. Okay, is the 15-minute chart bullish? Okay, then you'll look at the 5-minute chart to see when that's going to be bullish, and that trend, that 5-minute trend, will transform into the 15-minute trend and the hourly trend, even though you enter on the 5-minute. So that's stacking trends. That is a great way to catch a big move if you're looking at a lower time frame. Do you have prediction of any cryptocurrency made a high increase? I'm confused. Prediction of any cryptocurrency. I'm assuming you're asking if I'm investing in any cryptocurrency that I have high conviction for. What I'm looking for is VXV, QNT, ICP. Those are all very good. Those are good projects. I think they're very undervalued, as well as HBAR. XRP, you know, is a hit or miss. But I do have some XRP as the moon bag. Ethereum's definitely a big one. Bitcoin's another big one. So, all right, guys, we have 5 minutes left until market open. Right now, nothing is looking good. Nothing is looking great. We are also going to ENDP, not looking good. Neither is APDN. What about Weber? Nope. Not good. Where does everyone see Roblox going over the next couple weeks? Let's go to look at RBLX. Don't know when this candle's gonna close, but it very well could see another pullback. I'm not really gonna answer just because, you know, I don't have an edge, so there's no point in answering if you don't have an edge. If it's not your edge, then you don't know. You're taking a shot in the dark. See, that's what I was saying. GB and H, we see massive move, a really high volume on this candle, no movement, another high volume, and then we're just dumping on off. That's why you got to watch out for those hidden selling orders, because they don't show up on level 2, because market makers get dark pools, which allow them to put in orders that don't show up on the level 2. So you don't know what they're doing until after they're doing it. So you just got to watch out, and there's signs to look for. You got to look for the volume, but with no movement. That's what you got to look for. Volume with no movement. And it's an anomaly, so something has to be happening there. And I'm not seeing anything at the moment, so I'm sitting on my hands waiting for the market to open. We have 3 minutes left till then, but we are just gonna play it patiently. We could have R or XRTX possibly start, maybe get a bounce here, maybe push back up to VWAP back at 222 or yeah 222. That gives us around 30 cents to play with. If you can catch 30 cents out of this play, that would be absolutely bonkers. I mean, that's 15%. So I doubt we'll catch the whole move, but we'll definitely be able to catch some of it at least if it does continue to push higher. SVRE again is just kind of consolidating near the highs. We pushed up, got rejected, and now we are coming into some more selling orders. I think SVRE is our top stock to watch right out of the gate. So we'll see if we can actually continue to move here. I mean, if I look to take this trade, I'd be looking for around 20-30 cents on this stock. We have a lot of, you know, if we compare that with a higher time frame move, then I wouldn't be. And it looks like we are just kind of, we do have room to pull back. We have room to come back all the way down to 44 before continuing to push higher, just because we are so overextended. This candle squeezed over the high. This candle squeezed over the high, got rejected. 2 doji candles here, 2 shooting star candles on high volume. That is only an indication of selling there. I think we do have like around 30 cents to the downside. All right, we'll see what happens. Koval. I don't know what that ticker is. I think it's CVALF. Is that right? Kovalon Technologies. Very choppy. Can't even look at it. Great song choices. Thank you. GCT. Not a huge fan. We're live. SVRE is one of my top stocks to watch. Watch for the panic pop. Halt level to the upside is 560. We're most likely not going to get halted unless this thing absolutely goes parabolic, which I don't think it will, just because there's really no catalyst for this. SVRE due to we were in a not seeing any news. This is another IPO getting some action. So I mean, yeah, this is IPO. We gapped up a stupid amount. This is a new all-time high for it. So we'll see if we can get some GCT out of the gate, getting some action. But there's a great pullback to 450 if you want to wash out. SMMT is getting a nice move higher. We'll see if this can get confirmed over the next few minutes to see if it actually wants to hold. SVRE still, you know, waiting for this to pull back. I don't want to jump into anything too prematurely. I want to learn more about trading, but I'm not good in speaking in English. Hey, you don't have to learn in English. I'm sure there's plenty of other trading videos with different languages. I bet I thought you were on crypto. No, I'm trading equities. Here's the pullback that we wanted from SVRE, but I'm not going to buy in anticipation. I want to see confirmation, but there was a 20-cent move right out of the gate on SMMT with a lot of volume coming over off VWAP. So we'll see if we can get a nice, that would have been a great trade, actually. Nice push up to VWAP, but you know, hard to catch them all. Can't catch them all. There's no point in catching them all. SVRE starting to get a bounce here. We'll see if the volume can start to take over. I really do like that candle. Let's see a nice dip lower. Oh, that would have been a great entry point. But I don't want to risk it. There's absolutely there's no volume on this candle. No volume. So we'll see if we can squeeze. We're only 3 minutes in the market. I don't want to risk anything that I'm not confident in. That's why I didn't. It looks like we're about to get a halt. Oh, never mind. Halt level to the downside is at 370. That is not a lot at all. But holy cow, what a move. SVRE falling all the way down to 430s. It's absolute dump. Wrong pull there. I'm not in HWK. Possible it's just continuing, getting some volume. Let's see if we can get this thing possibly popping on off here. I do like GBNH if this thing can continue and not get absolutely hammered. I think NHWK is our top stock to watch. So we'll see if we can get some volume here. I mean, if we're pulling back into this area, I do think we definitely have room to VWAP which is around 19-20 cents away. But we are just getting absolutely hammered, guys. Everything is getting hammered. That's why we play it patiently out of the gate. Let's go and look at some other stocks. We have FNHC. FNHC, I do like. FNHC, it is moving up, but on decreasing volume. But it doesn't matter. It's a little bit too choppy for me, not enough volume, so I'm going to go ahead and not trade that. BHG. I think this is a lot of potential, but again, I'm not looking to take this because of this upper wick on the 5 minute. We're just pushing up in here. I'm not a huge fan of that. MSPR, not a huge fan either. Just gonna stick to my stick to the watch list. We have SMMT here, starting to pop on off. This upper wick doesn't mean shit for SMMT. All over the upsides, 185. That is pretty close. Honestly, if we continue to get some action. We had a nice retest and a nice bounce here. We'll see what happens on this candle. We're getting a lot of volume on this candle right over VWAP. So we'll see if VWAP can hold. And if VWAP can hold, there's VWAP. It's holding. So I'm going to go ahead and readjust my position size. See if I can get a better... let's see. Very high volume on this doji. We have, hopefully this 5 minute candle will close pretty bullish. We'll see a nice pullback, probably down to 160, 150 with decreasing volume. And then hopefully see this thing continue to push and continue to squeeze up to that $2 level, possibly even 230, where that 200 SMA is. So here's this pullback, very light decreasing volume. Wasn't able to enter on that pullback, just not confident enough in it yet, but it's going to continue to squeeze. You know, it wasn't giving me the right risk to reward, but it's all good. Again, I'm not gonna force any trades. That would have been a great trade. Halt of the upside's 189. So we'll see if it starts to squeeze up to 189. I'm gonna look for the halt. I'm gonna try to jump in pretty early before the halt. Decreasing volume on this candle, but it is still a good amount of volume. So I'm playing it patiently. I think we have to have a pullback to 160. 160 would be a great pullback area. We'll see the 90 EMA cross VWAP as well as the 200 SMA or the 20 EMA. That's a very bullish sign for some traders. Good morning. PSHG announces termination of offering. PSHG, it is moving. It is moving up. But what I don't like is this upper wick. I'm going to add it to the back burners, PSHG, just to see if it actually does continue to squeeze and continue to push higher. We have GBN, I'm not a huge fan of. I'm going to stick with SMMT here. Let's see this nice decreasing volume pullback over onto VWAP. Here's the pullback, decreasing volume. Let's see a bigger pullback here. I'm gonna look to enter. Very light volume, not. I want to wait one more candle. Could have bought it right off the retest, but just did not want to take it. Waiting for that volume to continue to be decreasing, but I want to see a nice tap of 160. My finger's on the trigger. But it doesn't look like it wants to go. We have 30 seconds left on this candle, so anything can happen. That would have been a good entry off that area. You would have been up around 5 cents. We'll see. It's snappy to the upside, pretty snappy. So let's see if we can get just another quick wick lower. We have 8 seconds left on this candle. I don't like this upper doji candle on the 5 minute, so we got to see what this candle will do. That candle hasn't closed yet. Very light decreasing volume. There's more of a buying wall, a selling wall. Let's see this start to, let's see it wick below and then get rejected. It would be getting rejected like right now if it wanted to run. It'd be getting rejected right now if it wanted to continue to go and flip and go up to 190. If it wanted to squeeze up to 190, it would flip on this candle. Bought in with anticipation at 164. A little bit early, but wanted to see that. We were seeing that buying pressure continue to squeeze in. A little bit too early. We'll see if we can get that pop. Not really getting that squeeze. Not seeing that. This thing can move quick. Very light volume on this candle, but I'm going to have to go ahead and sell here just to take that loss. So, unfortunate. Had to take the small loss. Squeeze below VWAP. Look, I was waiting for that pop. Should have waited for the squeeze, actually. But was looking for anticipation, which is fine. Let's see if we can get another killer trade here. Got rejected on that candle and just continue. Had to cut it there, so. Could have cut it like 3 cents higher, but you know, it's okay. Wasn't able to. Let's see if this thing starts to get wicked. We have KBRP starting to break the downtrend. I think this is room up to 65. Over 65, we're going to 70. P8SHG could be flagging here. Possibly could see it up to 40. Very strong volume, very light decreasing volume. Possible red to green move here. We'll see if we can get some action. Very light decreasing volume. I like KBRP. Moment. All over the upside is 67. Float is 11 million, so this thing can move. The volume is not there though. But this thing just wants to continue to push. There's SVRE. What a dump on off. Could be a flag on PSHG. And this is room with the pre-market high at 40 cents. There's KBRP. What a good retest, break and retest here. Look to go with around 1,500 shares. We'll see if we can get this. We'll see if we can get something. Not a huge fan of anything at the moment. AMC halted to the upside. AMC halted to the upside. We possibly could see a rally from AMC here. I'll be looking for around $1 move from AMC. I mean, we do have the targets at over $12. We could see this thing all the way up to 14 today. So we'll see if we can actually get some action. Where's KBR? There's KRBP, absolutely cruising. Ran without me, which is fine. XRTX has gotten some bullish action. We'll see if we can get a nice red to green move. There's a nice double bottom, but I don't think we're going to see it continue. AMC is going to be unhalted at 9:45. Fuck this song. You guys know what? We're going to play some country music, you know? Hit the vibe pretty well. We're live here in around 40 seconds now. No, we're actually going to be live at 46. Sorry. So at a minute 30. Ugh. What a move from the spy. We have bids at 1177. AMC about to get unhalted. Here we go. Let's see. We have 17 seconds left. Here we go. We're about to be live. We should have been live. We're live. Should have been. We're gonna get the squeeze. Didn't want to buy it though. Didn't trust it. There it is. There it is. It's coming. It's coming up. It's squeezing. I mean, that wouldn't have been a great. That's not a great trade. I mean, we are above, but like it is just kind of staying stagnant. I mean, we do have room up to 14. We do have room up to 14. So let's see if we can get a pullback before squeezing higher. Let's see if we can get a pullback before squeezing higher. Going up into another halt. Going up into another halt. AMC halted again. Holy cow, what a move. I did not trust it whatsoever, though. AMC halted again. Yes, I know. What a great AMC. I mean, it's still down 30% on the day, but Sitting on my hands, waiting for a good opportunity. We have SVRE at a critical point. We're either going to bounce here or we're going to break through 420 and continue to push lower. This is we are at the new all-time high, GRFX. Running. GRFX, guys, here we go. GRFX, new IPO. All right, let's see if we can get a nice pop here. Haul over to the upsides at 273. Let's see a nice pullback down to this area, and then a nice squeeze higher. Guys, we are getting ready for a possible big possession here. We got 1 million shares traded on 5 minutes, so let's see a pullback down to 325. I like this very light decreasing volume. Haul over the, we have room to 350 and then $4 potentially. I'm going to be looking for around 20-30 cents. Let's see the bigger pullback here. I want to see a pullback down to around 326, 325. I do not want to see this thing continue to push right now. It is not ready. I mean, I'm not ready to jump in yet. So if it does push, I'm not looking to jump in, but we're starting to get more volume in this candle. Not a huge fan of that, but we'll see what happened, what the reaction is after this candle. We have 10 seconds left. Or it just wants to continue to push, which is fine. I'll continue. I mean, it can push without me for all I care. I mean, GRFX. Stay with you a while. There's SVRE breaking through 420. There's GRFX again, still trying to continue to push bullish, and there it is. It wants to continue to push. We're starting to reach the new high. We're at a new pre-market high. We're at a new high of this thing wants to continue to rip. Holy cow, this thing is ripping fast. This thing is moving fast. I can't seem to get an edge on it though, so I'm just gonna play it patient. Chaos. I like PRTY. PRTY. Let's see this start. Let's see PRTY start to get some action here. I'm not seeing news. Daily volume. We're over the daily average in volume, so that's good. We don't want this to be a head and shoulders play, so we do want to see some volume start to step in. See a nice pullback here. Pullback down to 240, 242. You're risking below 34, so you want to see this thing continue to have a nice strong push, and I missed my entry because this thing's going to continue to run. Yep, missed my entry. And there's the new high. There would have been a nice 20 cents, 15 cents. Let's see, there's a new high on that. But let's see if this thing can get some action. Man, missed the entry there. Unfortunate. AMC halted down. Not wanting to risk anything here, even though it is going to break. We'll see. We have orders at 250. Let's see those orders start to get taken off. Those orders start to get taken out. We're going to see a big spike. We have the big orders at 250. People who are short this position are going to be shorting it. Oh, there's 250. Wasn't able to get it though, because I'm just not able to catch anything today. Just not able to catch anything today. Trying to catch it at 240. Wasn't a huge fan. All of the upside's 290. Laying on the floor, burn every bridge. ANPC. ANPC new high. I'd be looking for around 20 cents. So, I mean, it's definitely worth it. There's around 30 cents, 40 cents to the upside here. SVRE, done. SMMT, most likely done. GBNH, starting to move. We're getting a lot of volume on this doji. Getting a lot of volume on this doji candle. We could get a push up to 370. But I want to see a bigger pullback here. I want to see a bigger pullback. I don't know, I mean, $4 GBNH. GBNH at $4. I like this volume. The volume is a lot, but it's not a crazy amount. We only have, oh, we do have a lot more volume than average, so that's good. Let's see a nice quick pullback. A nice squeeze. Man, guys, I'm just too scared today. Too scared. Got way too scared. Let's see a quick pullback. Not wanting it to continue to push, but it is. So we'll see what we can do here. Halt level should have already been starting to halt, but it's not. I missed that first trade. Would have caught 50 cents out of it. Unfortunate. It would have been like $100 trade. Just didn't. Wasn't feeling it. Unfortunate. 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 Wasn't able to jump in quick enough. That was the trade right there, but wasn't able to capitalize on it. Was too fearful. All right, let's look for a pullback on ANPC here. Let's look for a pullback. Don't like that 15-minute or 5-minute or 15-minute or 10-minute candle. Excuse me. Holy cow. See a decreasing volume pullback to around 4-ish. Then I'd look to take it. You do need to have a pullback, so. Not going to want to pull back that far. Not going to want to pull back that far. It looks like this is the two-legged pullback. I'm not buying it, though. I'm not trusting it. I'm not trusting it. Not yet, at least. Yep, there's the pullback. Let's see, nice pullback towards 4. Here comes the buying pressure. This thing just wants to continue to squeeze. Holy cow. This thing is absolutely absurd. That would have been a great entry. That would have been up 40 cents. Guys, what a trade. What a trade. Not even taking it. Just waiting. Just playing it patient. And I'm just getting burned by not taking anything. That's a couple times today. I was on GRFX and on GBNH here too. Two great, amazing trades. Just I didn't want to take them. I did not trust it. You see the SPY starting to get a bounce here. Let's see. I'm looking for calls too. I like SPY. Jumped in at 418 for the pop. Let's see the squeeze higher. I'm in at 418. Let's see this thing continue. It doesn't look like it wants to. Doesn't look like it wants to. It's gonna hammer here. Watch out for the head and shoulders. You don't want to get caught holding this. I'm out. Took a loss there. Unfortunate. Was taking that move, but just wasn't strong enough. All right, I'm down $43 on the day. 43.50 for. Knew that was a little early, but you know, wanted to jump in. And this thing's gonna continue to rip now after I don't have any capital. So, unfortunate, unfortunate, unfortunate. All right, guys, I'm done. I'm out of here.